And we can definitely talk on the which one you feeling?
I'm feeling like Paul George owe me some fucking money. So that's what I want to tell folks, nigga. Paul George, you owe me $10, nigga, because I lost to this nigga. Oh, well, man, listen, interlude, man, whatever. Listen, Paul George, you owe me some fucking money, man. And don't play with me again, bro. Don't fucking play with me no more.
You trying to bet tonight?
But stop. You know, Zay, when you said that the first time, I was with it, man. And you say this the second time after they lose, man. And I'm with it, but I think you really starting to fucking try me, bro. I think you really starting to try me.
the real question is it still Kawhi Jordan for you?
Yeah. It's just shit. Paul, Drepko or something like that. Who's an ass nigga?
When has
Paul
Michael
Kwame
blamed
Brown or
Scotty for
something?
not getting shit done?
Ooh.
Yeah, Paul Kwame Brown. You said what now?
When has Michael blamed Scotty for not getting shit done?
In the documentary,
yeah,
when they lost, and he was like, "Yo, you could have played through that when they lost."
But he wasn't playing though. He was playing.
Nah, he was hurt.
Baseball.
No. He was actually playing. It was like first. Maybe
You talking about
second
Scotty
year.
refused to play?
Nah, when he got sick. He got sick. It was in the.
You talking about the migraine? He got the migraine.
Yeah, the migraine game.
Okay.
And he was like, "Yo, you could have played," which he might have not have. I don't know if he could not have. Man, I'm just simply saying. You know what I'm saying? The nigga blame him. I don't think Kawhi even blamed Paul George, but I'm watching him. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi ain't said shit, but I'm watching him, man.
Kawhi said that they can win without him.
He said it?
Yeah, he's like, they asked him at the end of the game, they're like, can you win this series without him playing well? He's like, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah,
and,
man. You heard
I don't know
him.
if you should have said that out loud, but
yeah, come on, man, because he like shit. You know, it's time to put the team on my back. So let's do that. Kawhi,
He's only averaging like 8 points a game.
Who? Paul
George.
Yeah, he is, man. And I'm gonna tell you, you owe me some money, bro. So if I catch you slipping anywhere, nigga, you better come up off that bullshit, nigga.
Wait, put a gun out.
But I ain't gonna do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get indicted on this podcast.
you gonna get okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Zay, to answer your question, I will bet you $5. All right.
Wow. Yo, has anybody else seen this water gun, bro?
Hey, it's not a water gun.
Okay. You really acting like Bishop off of Juice, bro. I'm not rocking with it at all.
And what? Like, what you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna do you like Omar Epps did, Juice.
For sure, man. But you ain't got shit.
I'm gonna have the juice after you fall off the building.
Nah, ain't no building over here, Playboy. Ain't nobody getting this juice but me. Cause I keep it on me.
He really felt confident putting that in the camera. Like, the whole time, I think you would just been better off just letting people just guess what you had in your
You said
hand.
something?
Yeah,
I couldn't hear you over my Yoppah, nigga.
Take your AirPod out your ear.
Hold on. I found out it's not even a water gun, y'all. I just looked at it.
What is that?
It's not a water gun.
Please chill, bro. Is that the one where you put the one stick?
It's a Nerf thing. It's a Nerf. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, I didn't cap. I never cap.
Did you at least bring one Nerf thing? So
I never said it was a water gun.
What did you at least bring
the thing about that is, bro,
so you bring no ammo.
I lost it.
How'd you lose it?
Man, this is going with the topics, bro. This is going with the topics, bro. But so listen, man.
All right, y'all. So
yeah,
this is the real example with TJ, Risk, and Zay. And what are we talking about today, man?
Man, we're gonna talk about how Paul George owe me $10. I'm not off that, but if we're gonna move on,
bro, we gotta move on.
We gotta move on, bro.
We gotta move on.
So we can talk about, man, what would you tell your kids about you? You know what I mean? If they ask like, yo, Pops, what you was like when you was my age? You know what I'm saying? When you was 16 or 21. What would you tell them and what would you leave out?
I think I'll tell them.
Oh, that boy leaving something out. That boy leaving something out.
I'm definitely leaving stuff out.
For sure.
Yeah, that's just part of the game. Like, I feel like I still don't know everything about my pops.
Yeah.
So, like, he told me a story about him growing up in Chicago, South Side, about how he just put the hands to, like, a whole bunch of people who came at my uncle crazy. And I'm sitting here looking at him like, my dad might have been halfway crazy. Like, and my mom, the older I get, the more I realize my mom just got like a mouthpiece. Like, bro, she really like.
This is very true.
she's really like half crazy. Like I'm glad that she loves me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
Bro, you get married, your wife's gonna
yeah.
have to pass the test.
Yes, my mom's like really crazy. So, like, I think there's certain parts, like, as they get older, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna tell them, you know what I'm saying, this stuff that comes with time. Like, as
Each stage.
each stage, like, when you from, you know what I'm saying, elementary school, you know, some basic stuff. And then as you get older, like, middle school, high school, young man, grown man, to now you got kids. So I think there's stuff you learn and talk about as each stage as you get older. So I think it would kind of be like a book where you start sharing more about it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's something I'm purposely going to not tell my kids. Like, I'm not going to keep no dark secrets from them. Like, yeah, you really got a whole sister that you don't know about.
Dark secret.
Like,
I'm keeping some secrets. I ain't gonna care. All right, so Ben. all right, 3 things, nigga. 3 things you would tell them.
You gotta keep that Nerf gun out of your storage, bro. Because I could see you now. You would cap like you were walking around with the Yoppah the entire time, and I'm gonna be there to let them know. With an HD picture of you with this face and that Nerf gun, which you were really walking around with.
You think you're gonna be there, huh? You think you're gonna be there, huh? Hey, listen, I'll make sure you don't get nowhere, nigga.
Bro, with all this
I'll make sure you don't get nowhere, nigga.
Bro, this is like PTSD, bro. You're gonna have to lower that.
bro, what is you doing, dog?
Off of strength of my niggas over here, I ain't gonna do you dirty. But just know, after the show, boy, I'm gonna have to grown man you.
What the
I'm at the grown man you, baby. But nah, for real, 3 things you would tell your kids, 3 things you would leave out. TJ, what's 3 things you would tell your kids, man? What about you?
Oh man, 3 things about me.
3, solid 3.
Sheesh. I had to break it up into stages, honestly. That's a great question. That's a deep question, man.
Yeah, 3 things. I'm gonna tell my kids. I used to hoop with AI. I'm gonna tell my kids, hey, I owned 11 pair of all white Air Force Ones, low top to be exact, and that's a fact. There's no cap in that. The AI thing is a little cap, but
A little?
Little cap.
shit, you know, it was a nigga I played with that looked like AI. But yeah, man. And the 3rd, man, I'll probably tell my kids, man, I made my own way. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably say that I made my own way. You know what I'm saying? I signed myself.
Damn. Your kids really gonna see your neck tats off the strength.
Yeah, hand tats too. They gonna see it, man. No cap. I'm gonna be probably a wild nigga. They gonna, I'm gonna keep this same Yoppah too. So I'm gonna have them all over the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Your son's holding that, bro. I promise.
Yeah, I'm my little boy ready. I'm gonna teach him how to clean it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Getting kids ready early, man. I think gun control is important, man. Like that's something we need to learn about. So I'm gonna put that up there so I don't hurt nobody. But yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Learn gun control, man. Because listen, guns don't hurt people. People do. People with guns hurt people. So teach them a little something. Y'all boys can learn a little something too.
TJ, what was number 3 on your list?
Though I don't even know, bro. That whole like little section right there.
We got Risk's 3, which he hooped with AI. He made his own way. He owns 11 pairs of Air Force Ones, probably more than mine.
All white, low top, to be exact.
You got to put emphasis on that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's his 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
What 3 things you telling your family for real?
I would say, well, 1, be on our own family business. So, that your dad owns his own time, because by that time, I would own my own time, much like we were talking about in the previous podcast. And 3rd one would probably it wouldn't be anything reckless, but I'd just be like, I don't know. I feel like you're always trying to be that cool dad, but you can never be cool to your kids. So I'll probably just be like, yeah, your dad got swag. And by that time, they won't even be saying nothing nowhere near that. So they just be looking at me like, okay.
Shit. I don't even think
But
I'm still in now.
I'm still going to have it. Drip, splash, whatever.
Okay.
True. What would I tell my kids? I'm gonna tell my dad one thing he keeps on he tells us to this day, we royalty. He mean that from a spiritual plan. So that's one thing I'm gonna tell my kids for sure. We royalty, so act like it. I'm gonna tell my kids about like starving artist days. Like the days where I was eating as an artist and the days that I wasn't. Because by the time they come around, me being broke won't be something that's in front of their mind. You feel me? Like, I never have to worry about money when my pops is around. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, they will have to learn. They're gonna know about these stopping artist days, where the days where I came home, shot a whole day for the content, and bro, it hurt. Like that was it. And barely had anything in their pocket. So I definitely tell them about the origins. And then I tell them about like the journey of friends I had. Like from by that time you'd be Uncle TJ and Uncle Risk. Yeah, by that time, I don't even know if it's
Gab Bag.
I knew I should have said
Uncle Gas Bag. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Uncle
by that
Gas
time, but
Bag.
like just telling about like my friends, like how we all grew up, and how we end up developing into the men that we are now. Because I feel like when it gets to their generation, friendships, like in-person friendships, having real like connection with people, like it's gonna be real rare. Like we still last generation that was really outside all the time, and for them to have real relationships, I'm gonna tell them like, yo, this is what it was, and talk about some of the crazy things that we did in college. Because there's some things that they just gonna have to wait until they in college or even until they got grandkids themselves that we gonna have to talk about.
Some stuff, man, I'm going to the grave with. For real.
Yeah, there's some stuff that is
Going
only
to the
between
grave
me
with
and
some
God.
stuff. I ain't gonna cap you out, man. But you know,
Yeah. So
it is what it is.
What are some things or topics that you're gonna omit from your children?
Admit, man. Shit. I probably.
Be careful because they're gonna see this.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Man, listen. It is what
What
it is.
what it is at this point.
I probably. Damn, I don't know, man. I don't think I really censored too much for real. I mean, I was saying I'd probably keep some stuff, but I mean, I ain't really done too much that I'd be like, I ain't just proud of. Like, yeah, man, I don't really think I really even omit something. I think I'll probably just give it to them in bits and pieces. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I probably won't tell my daughters some of the stuff I did. I'll definitely tell my son though. But
I mean, wouldn't you tell your daughter to, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff to be wary of?
I mean, I'ma just like,
You know
just
what I'm
tell her
saying?
to be weary. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She don't gotta
Especially,
know.
bro.
You gotta know pops out here doing them. You know what I'm saying? Like that. She gotta know pops out there handling business like that. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, my son know we gotta set example. Hey, pops out there handling business, boy. So handle yours. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter, no, wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't dream of telling her any of those stories, man. My little sister either, or you know, sisters.
I'm about to say, what was in college with us? So she kind of probably heard
Yeah,
about
but
you.
she 25 now, man. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? She know it's okay. That's okay. She not like a little sister. I'm talking about like my 14-year-old.
She definitely heard about you.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
She
shit,
definitely heard
man.
about you.
Hey, there's nothing to hear, man. Crazy enough, man. Crazy enough. It ain't nothing to hear, bro. But yeah, I don't think I really omit nothing, man.
I'll probably admit. I'll probably admit like some of the attitude, like some of the stuff that I was saying in college, some of the stuff that I was doing in college, because y'all both know.
That's all on the internet. They gonna find you.
It was a little bit too. I mean, Snapchat stories, bro. Shout out to Ty here know about the Snapchat stories.
Boy,
bro.
everybody knows about the Snapchat story.
I was really out here. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, hey, be careful about your ego. I just not be one thing, be like, and just keep it like that. Be like, what do you mean? Be like, all right, here's one place where my mouthpiece and my ego got me into predicaments that only God got me out of. So, Lord.
This nigga.
So I'll just be like, that would be some stuff that I kind of like keep on the low. But I don't have too much stuff like I'm legit ashamed of, you know what I mean? Like you'd be like, yeah, this happened and this is why it happened. And boom. Like if I could tell my friends that, I can't tell my kids, you know, say my kids that.
That's
so there's nothing too crazy. Like I haven't done nothing that's too heinous or too crazy. And I'm just like, hey, they just no one's ever gonna know about that for my kids. Like if they ask me about it, they'd be like, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's go down with that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. What about you, T Jizzle?
I'll probably just omit like not even stuff from like my own life, but just like whatever societal pressure they feel like they gotta hold themselves to. I would admit that like at the very least in my household, whether that's just like flex culture, I'm pretty sure that's always going to be a thing.
Yeah,
like there's just certain things where I'm just like, just because you have access doesn't mean you have to show everybody you have access to everything. That's a part of like real royalty, is understanding that you have access, but not constantly flaunting that. So I would just omit certain things, like, or at least try to, like I said, in my own house, so they think differently than like the rest of society. But in terms of like my own life, I mean, like I'm super transparent, like maybe even to a fault sometimes. Like I be saying stuff on the gram that's like deep, maybe not as deep as I told you, but like one thing about me, man, like when you hear someone else's like testimony and what they've been through, at least for me, whenever I heard somebody else do that, it's really helped me in my spiritual walk and then just like in general in life. So the more I'm able to see that, like obviously you deliver it a certain way, but that's opened me up to be more transparent to help other people. So it's like, true. And then I'm a lifestyle coach, so I'm constantly, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell everybody else something and then I'll admit stuff from my kids. That'd be kind of, that's backwards. If anything, they would know more.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this, man. What y'all think? What y'all think? Like, if y'all could pinpoint something specifically that y'all parents did, you'd be like, "Yo, why do you do that?" Like, what's something your mom or your pops or both of them even did, and you was like, "Yo, that shit don't make no sense." Even as you grew up, because I got something for real. My mom did, bro. My mom was a single mom, so you know what I'm saying. She probably did the best she could. Oh, I know she did. She did the best she could. You know what I'm saying. Mom's great moms, man. Shout out to moms. But man, my mom took the door off the hinges when I was like probably 15, 16. Crazy enough, nigga took my door. I'm like, damn. And the reason, I wasn't even no bad kid. I mean, I didn't make the best grades, but I ain't never get in trouble. You feel me? The reason she took my door, to this day, I don't understand. She said I wasn't talking enough. No, I wasn't talking to them. She took my door. I'm talking about the whole door for like 3-4 weeks. Jugged my door, man. And I still ain't talked, man. Think about it to this day, really make, you know what I'm saying? She really grind your gears, bro. I'm talking about, bro, she would sit there, bro. I'm talking about just looking out in my room, you know what I'm saying? Just, what you doing? Just ask me you see what I'm doing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You see what I'm doing. What are you, man, bro, man, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all boys nasty. Right. Shit got me heated.
I see.
Yeah, bro. Fresh.
Yeah, man.
There's
take my damn door.
I mean, all the questions that like I really have with my pops, I've already asked. Like, I had some real pressure about why we moved from Hawaii to Georgia, especially after the military capped on us. I was really like, why the hell did we move straight back? Like, the reason why we came to Hawaii to Georgia so my dad didn't go to the war zone. We in Georgia for less than 2 weeks. The racist ass Georgia for less than 2 weeks. I can't stand it here already. It's hot. Women ain't looking as good. My partners are back there living life, having a good time. I'm here in this new place. But at least Pops is home. Oh, wait, nah. Pops ain't home. Pops is going back to the war zone. Except instead of him come back to paradise, he come back to racist ass Georgia. I had major pressure with my family for a hot minute. But me and my Pops, we talked that out. And he explained what was going on. My mom explained what was going on. So I got understanding from that. But it's nothing like, I ain't had no door hinges moment.
I'm about to say, yeah, man, that's...
I ain't had no door hinges moment for real, because, bro,
shit crazy. Like,
most of the times when I got punished, I knew I was wilding. There was very few times where I caught a whooping, I was like, yo, where is this coming from? Like, I never really caught no like, unnecessary punishments. Like, everything was pretty much justified. Like, I knew I was wrong. Yeah, but nah, I haven't had no moments where I was just like, nah, no cap. There's some stuff my mom does on a daily basis that my dad must still understand. So I think that's just a man-women thing. So
yeah, must be people, man.
Yeah.
What about you, TJ?
I mean, one thing I'll do differently for sure is if my kids like come home and like they got in trouble at school or something like that, I would at least see like, you know what I'm saying, like their side of the story or what happened. You know what I mean? Especially if they're like typically a good kid. But you know, some black households, you just get in trouble at all. You don't get like to talk or discuss at all. It's like immediately as soon as you get in, you get hit in your chest. So
that's real.
I think having a discussion about that, because I think I'm low key more introverted just because it's like I would try and talk in class and not even say anything wild. But I went to private school. I'd just be talking because like kids talk, communicate. But it's like you get in trouble so much and written up for talking. Yeah. So almost like in the kid's mind, it registers as like, so I talk, I get in trouble. So I'm just not gonna talk anymore.
Boom.
So yeah. So that's one thing I would definitely take out. Like I wouldn't side with the teacher off Jump Street.
That's real.
Can't do that. Especially like Xxay said, racist at Georgia private school.
Yeah.
All white teachers.
I think I'm gonna whoop my kid first, and I'm gonna ask him, like, all right, what happened? I'm only gonna whoop him first up to a certain age, just so they can build some character. You know what I'm saying? Them
Definitely ain't gonna spare the rod, but I'm just saying.
Like, I gotta whoop their ass first, and then let me ask what's going on. If you 7, I gotta whoop your ass first, just because I know you did something and you got away with it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta whoop.
I mean, you can't spare the rod. Don't get me wrong.
Like,
I just want to have that.
I don't know what you called, nigga. I don't know what you did. Wow, nigga, you might not even did it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whoop him. Then, hey, so what's going on, man? What happened? You better talk through it.
True.
Because it's either this or it's this. You make a choice. Hey, my man, touch my gat again.
It's the real
example.
It's the real example.
Hey,
it's
listen,
the real
touch my gat
example.
again, and that's you.
If
That's you.
It's the real example with.
All right, my bad.
Man, listen, ain't nothing wrong with these pants, bro.
It's the real example with TJ, Risk, and Zay. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Quick plug. Shout out to my boy Justin. He sponsored this episode with the shirts. Go follow him at bleach_boy. He's got a whole bunch of different collections of stuff, vintage stuff. So go holler at him. Any quick plugs for y'all?
Oh, man, you already know. Yeah, shout out to 24 Wrist, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your merch, man. You know what I'm saying? Sponsored and powered by 24 Wrist.
For sure, so you already know Elegant Savagery Coaching. If you're trying to get fit, if you're just trying to have a better, just overall lifestyle, you got to get some movement in your life. And regardless, pandemic or not, we can get it in outside. So make sure you go check out elegantsavagery.com. Go ahead and hop on the wave.
Yeah, no cap. And shout out Mud Money and Paul George. If you see me and I see you, that's your ass.
And that's the episode, y'all. Paul George.
But what happens when he actually sees this again?
That's his ass. That's his ass. Hey, Paul, if I see you, that's your ass, man.
Yo, I don't even know if you come up to his chest, bro.
No, Paul. Hey, listen,